The representations of ancient Egyptian pharaohs are inherently masculine. The pharaoh wears the double crown of Upper and Lower Egypt. If we look closely, it's the falcon-headed god Horus who wears the same double crown. The white crown of Upper Egypt in the south, inserted into the red crown of Lower Egypt in the north. The falcon god of kingship. Here on the right, he ushers the deceased pharaoh Seti I into the arms of his father Osiris. Both the pharaoh and the god of kingship wear these very particular crowns of the north and south of Egypt. The god of kingship was male, the god Horus. The iconography of ancient Egyptian kingship was strong, was athletic. This is the first ceremonial representation we have from ancient Egypt of a pharaoh, the pharaoh Nama, the first pharaoh of a united Egypt, around 3100 BC, over 5,000 years ago. He grabs the hair of an enemy in one hand, he brings the mace down on the head of the enemy with the other hand. This is the iconic image of Egyptian kingship, the smiting pose. He has a false beard, he has a bull's tail. He is a truly masculine and virile individual. The iconography continues throughout 3,000 years of ancient Egyptian kingship. The pharaoh Ramses grabbing a host of enemy by the hair, about to cut off their heads. The iconic first smiting pose is found in raised relief on a siltstone ceremonial palette. We see both sides of that palette here. To the right, at the bottom there, we have an image of the pharaoh as a bull, the virility and might of Egyptian kingship expressed in the animal iconography. Pharaoh as a bull, pharaoh as a lion, devouring the enemy. We know the great Sphinx at Giza, the pharaoh's head, the lion's body. Tutankhamun, on the side of his painted chest, is represented as a sphinx trampling on the enemy. The iconography of ancient Egyptian kingship as strong, as male, and truly virile. Senusret I, a pharaoh ruling Egypt in the early 2nd millennium BC, is performing a feat of athleticism before the god of fertility Min. With all this inherently masculine iconography, we ask the question, could the pharaoh of ancient Egypt be a woman? The answer is yes. This is the pharaoh Hatshepsut, a woman. But if we notice in the art, she is represented as a man, with a false beard, with a bare chest, running a race with a bull, with a bull's tail. The iconography of ancient Egyptian kingship was masculine, but the holder of the office could be a woman, and the female pharaoh Hatshepsut, represented here with the Nemes headdress of kingship, was most certainly a woman, was also most certainly a very successful ancient Egyptian pharaoh.